Talking to y'all today a little bit about something that's really close to me, near and dear to my heart, that I've been dealing with for probably 10 to 15 years, and that's muscle growth and fat loss. What are folks that are going to the gym every week, wanting to see the best results, have to take to get those results for fat loss and for muscle gain? Over the course of the 10 to 15 years that I've been doing this and coaching clients, these are the 4 products, let's call it the Fit 4, that you have to get these results. All right, so first off, the basics work. We gotta have protein. I'll grab my favorite here, earth-fed muscle. There's a few reasons I love this specific one. One is the taste is amazing. The other is the quality is fantastic. Truly grass-fed whey, imported, grass-fed, grass-finished cattle. Protein, it's the best. Now, the other thing I like about it is, look at that. Fits perfectly on a shelf. That's 2 pounds right there. Love Blue Bonnet too, but it just is a little bit more ergonomic, right? So this is my personal favorite. You can use any of our proteins. We've selected them out so you can't make a bad decision, I promise. But this is the one I go to. You have to have protein because you have to recover after a workout. Some people take the protein before, some people take it after. We have research on both. They both work. Don't get lost in those details. Just make sure you take it. Most people tell me that they don't feel like they can get a gram of protein per pound of body weight a day, which we know is a great goal to shoot for. If you can't quite get that, let's go for a gram per pound of lean body mass. How do you know that? You come into the store, we get you on the Seeking machine, and we know exactly what your body composition is, and I can tell you. But needless to say, get you some good protein, do at least a scoop a day after those workouts, and that is what's going to kickstart this weight loss and this fat loss specifically, and this muscle growth. All right, next up, creatine. Extremely safe, extremely effective. Over 20,000 research studies over the last 30 or 40 years on this product alone. It is the most studied sports nutrition product in history. We know it's safe, we know it's effective for just about everybody. I've got 18-year-olds that I work with taking this, and I've got 88-year-olds that I work with taking this. I take it myself every day. Now you can grab any creatine off the shelf here. It's quality and it's very, very easy to use. Unflavored, flavored, whatever you prefer. My personal favorite, not that I'm stuck on earth-fed muscle, but they've got another great one. They use a company called Creapure, which is a lower acidity creatine. So for a lot of my folks that have sensitive digestive systems, this is the one to go to. It's not gonna cause that gastric distress that some people experience if they're sensitive. But most people don't have that issue anyway. We're gonna do about 5 grams a day of this product right here. You can take it before a workout, that's when I take it. You can take it after a workout, you can take it in the morning, you can take it at night, you can take it here or there, you can take it anywhere, okay? Don't tell Dr. Seuss. So that's what I would have you do, all right? Now, this is more specifically for the muscle growth, but here's the other thing. A lot of you are probably taking the GLP-1 drugs, and that's totally okay. You're not gonna get any kind of pushback from me, but we got to do it safe and we got to do it effectively. You've got to maintain your muscle mass. The most effective over-the-counter nutrient to help you maintain that muscle mass is by far and away creatine, period. So if you're taking one of those drugs or if you're in any kind of weight loss phase, you need creatine so you're not losing that muscle mass. Pennies on the dollar per serving. It's the cheapest product that we're going to talk about, but it might even be the most effective. It's got to be in your cabinet. Electrolytes. So I've talked a lot about electrolytes in our blogs and in videos before. I love electrolytes. The reason I love these is because it cannot be overstated how important they are. We all know we have to drink more water, but what are we also told? You have to drink purified water, clean water. It's not wrong. The downside is it kills the water because most of these purification methods take all the good minerals out. So we're dehydrated drinking all this water and still suffering from those effects. So how do we fix it? Electrolytes. There's a ton of options. I personally am a sodium sweater. When I wear a hat to the gym or something like this, I'm gonna get a little bit of a sweat ring that's a little white. If you're getting one of those sweat rings, guess what? You're like me, you probably need more salt. For that, I'm using a balanced electrolyte like True Grace's, my personal favorite. It's not too high in salt, but it's a little bit more sodium to potassium ratio. Still has the calcium in there, still has the magnesium as well, so you get all your key electrolytes, and it's going to hydrate you. If any of you have ever had an IV and wonder, it's just how great do you feel after you get an IV? I know I do. Well, the reason for that is we're getting so much of that salt in at one time, and our system just loves it and eats it up. Well, we should feel like that every day. One of the easiest ways to do that is your electrolytes. You're working out even a few days a week, even a couple days a week, you've got to have more electrolytes. You're not going to get enough salt. You're not going to get it through any other means. Our vegetable electrolyte content, because the soil is so poor, it's just not there. And the meat just can't keep up with it either. So we've got to add it in. It's easy. It's cost effective. This particular one comes in packets, so you can take them with you and you can just dump it in your water bottle and get going. Get it done. Do it while you're working out, do it before, do it after. You can do all three, whatever you need. And if you want a specific dose, or if you need another specific amount of salt or potassium, we can get you loaded up with all the different brands we have. But this is essential. Last but not least, L-carnitine. Now this one isn't even in the fat loss or sports section. That's how important this thing is. You gotta have it for brain function. It's an amino acid. You've gotta have it for recovery. You've gotta have it for focus. You've gotta have it for so many different functions. Energy production, it's essential. You got to have carnitine. But what's so cool about carnitine is when you take it in a form like this, where you even have the dosing on the cap, taking it a couple times a day, it is so effective for fat loss because it helps shuttle this stored body fat into the cells so we can burn it for energy. You're already going to the gym and working out. You might as well get the most out of it, and that's why I always recommend carnitine. It's not super expensive. It's not stimulating, so you can take it without having to worry about it keeping you up at night. But it can help you with energy production throughout the day. So you can take it in the morning, you can take it in the evening. When I'm working out in the evening, I still take it, and I definitely take it when I'm working out in the morning. But you don't even have to work out with this one. This one's going to help facilitate quicker fat metabolism regardless. But you might as well add it to the routine because it's going to help you recover too. It's going to help you with focus. It's going to help you with a better workout overall. And you're going to burn fat. So carnitine is the final of the Fit 4. Get it, try it. It doesn't taste bad. You can mix it in whatever, or you can take it straight, but you got to have it. So if you need help with any of these products, come by the store. You're welcome to ask for me, Adam. If I'm available, they'll come and grab me, and I'm happy to help. We can also ship all these products. If you spend $35, it's going to be free online on our store, nutritionw.com. But just stop by, ask anybody here. We'll all be willing to help and get you started on this fitness journey.